Hello and welcome everybody to the Weekend Post Top 10 this week. My name is Evan Michealson from Star Publications, taking you through the area's high-achieving high school athletes from the past week. We'll start on the football field here for fall sports and Jack Reeland from Albany. Reeland's receiving stats were not jaw-dropping by any means against Sauk Center September 15th, 31 yards on one catch. However, that does not mean Reeland did not impact the game, as the senior was a menace with the open field in front of him in Albany's 66-20 victory. Right after a first-quarter Sauk Center touchdown, Reeland snagged a kickoff and returned it 84 yards for a touchdown. Later, he intercepted Streeter's quarterback Damian Arens and took it to the house for a 50-yard pick six. And next up is Anthony Burscheit from Melrose. While Melrose found itself dropping a disappointing 33-7 result to Montevideo, Burscheit made a splash on both sides of the ball. The game-altering athlete broke free for a 33-yard gain on the Dutchman's first offensive snap, the start of what eventually became a 10-carry, 74-yard rushing performance for Burscheit. He was also effective as a defender, bringing down the ball carrier 9 times to slow an otherwise potent Montevideo offense. Moving over to volleyball, several exciting finishes for area teams here this week. We'll start with Hannah Hoppy from Melrose. Melrose shook up the top of the West Central Conference, defeating the Bold Warriors in 4 sets September 19th. Hoppy was excellent in multiple facets to help the Lady Dutchmen pull off the win. She went 17 for 19 as a server with a staggering 5 aces, took attention off leading scorer Kaylee Ellering with an 11-kill performance, and compiled 13 digs in keeping chances alive for Melrose. She later recorded 5 kills and an ace in a 3-0 victory over Montevideo September 21st. Next up is Mackenzie Ritter from Sauk Center. Ritter's two-way ability and flexibility has given her a shining role in the Streeters lineup. The senior hitter racked up 11 digs and a perfect 14 for 14 serving day, with 2 aces in a 3-0 triumph over West Central area September 21st, pitching in 2 kills as well. Ritter was especially noticeable against Benson September 19th. In the 3-0 conference win, she piled up 8 kills, 5 digs, a block, and a 5-for-5 serving club. And to wrap up volleyball for this week, we have Bryn Panic from Albany. Down 2-0 to number 1 ranked Pequot Lakes, the Huskies did the unthinkable, storming back to take the reigning Section 6 AA champions down in 5 sets September 19th. Panic was one of many Albany playmakers to guide the comeback. She went 21 of 24 with 2 aces from the serving line, posted 12 kills on 25 attacks, and added 4 digs and 2 assists. Additionally, Panic accumulated 9 kills and 3 aces in a 3-0 win over Piers September 21st. Moving over to the course with cross country, we have Jacob Drevlo from Sauk Center. For the 3rd year in a row, the Melrose Invitational's boys varsity competition was won by a Sauk Center Streeter. After Class Single A state champion Brandon Campson brought home top honors the previous 2 seasons, it was Drevlo who captured first place September 19th, crossing the finish line at 17 minutes 10.39 seconds. It was a personal best time for Drevlo, who has finished in the top 10 at every event this fall. Venturing over to the swimming pool, we have Afton Segura from Holdingford. Segura was a bright spot for the Huskers in a hard-fought meet against a depth-driven Melrose squad September 19th. The solid sophomore took advantage of state champion Hallie Drossel not competing in the 100-yard breaststroke, racing to the wall in 1 minute and 21.7 seconds to earn the top spot in the event, one of 3 individual event wins for Holdingford. She also anchored the Huskers' 3rd-place 400 freestyle relay. Next up is Stella Shermers from Sauk Center. While Shermers has long been a state-caliber swimmer in both the butterfly and backstroke events, she has proven to possess far more versatility than that. With Brooke Bromanshenkel sidelined with an injury, Shermer stepped into the 200 individual medley against Morris Minnewaska and claimed victory, winning the event at 2 minutes and 26.29 seconds. She later won the 100 butterfly at 1 minute and 5.48 seconds and was the anchor of Sauk Center's first place 200 and 400 freestyle relays September 19th. For girls soccer, we have Kylan Garretts from Albany. Finding a win against a strong St. John's prep team was no easy feat, but Albany did so behind the scoring talent of Garretts. The senior midfielder dashed through the SJP defense September 21st, recording the team's lone 2 goals and a 2-1 win. The impressive performance capped another stellar week for Garretts and the Huskies, who remain at only 1 loss in their inaugural varsity campaign. And then finally, to wrap up our list for this week, an action-packed one at that, we have Jada Rosh from Melrose. Melrose and Sauk Center met on the tennis court for a big-time rivalry match September 19th, and Rosh delivered one of the game-winning blows for the Lady Dutchman. Battling back and forth with the streeter Samantha Gregory at number 3 singles, Rosh won the first set 6-2, lost in a close set 2 by a score of 5-7, before ultimately coming out on top in the third set 10-4 in a super tiebreaker. Melrose won the match 5-2. Thanks again for tuning in to this week's top 10 list from the Weekend Post. My name is Evan Michealson from Star Publications, signing off.